And welcome to episode 31 of my viewer replay analysis. The Colo always twin blades. That's the life. We're going over another one from Tiger here. Rattleballz. I don't know if you're referring to him as Tiger, because that's what I do. And this game, he's on Colo Smash Varian. Let's see the smashes. Okay, Nex is in chat, which is good because I know that he wanted some input from Nex as well. He said he took Colo Smash because he didn't really think they had enough burst to win a team fight against the enemy comp. Just analyze play as Colo and maybe touch on the progress of High King's Quest. This was your last placement, got you to Plat 5, and then are you proud Nex? Yeah, so looking at your team, I would agree that you don't really have enough burst to win fights without Colo Smash, I don't think. I don't know if burst is necessarily everything you need, but I don't know if you could kill somebody in the time that Taunt was on, and Alex could heal that person up pretty well, so Colo Smash is pretty good. Next plays Colo Smash. No, he's an Anna one trick, but he plays Colo Smash sometimes. Yeah, no, he plays Colo Smash. So I like Lion's Maw more with Colo Smash personally, but it's just because High Kings takes fucking forever to complete sometimes. Good job being aggro there, and good job rotating here. Like, you have a Zul, so technically, if you really want to, you guys can just 4-man bot and have the Zul rotate between the two lanes. But that's a little bit harder to organize and not super necessary here. As long as you go Q quest or E quest, okay. So as long as your Gul'dan's getting stacked, it really doesn't matter. And you guys are pushing them in pretty hard. They don't have a ton of wave clear. They have very bad wave clear actually. Like Gray and Vala are okay, but not amazing. You can get this kill super free. Nice, good job. I was gonna say all you needed to do there was body block, hit the E and then body block, and he was dead. You should be trying to rotate for globes, which you are, which is really good. And like honestly, like a Chen right here, just walk up and auto him for your quest stacks. There's nothing he can do about it. He's gonna slam you with a barrel and light you on fire, but it doesn't do any damage. So you can just walk up to this Chen like anytime he's in lane. And he just wants to sit there and drink through it, then so be it. Okay. Nothing too crazy going on here. You got shield wall now, so you should be pretty safe from the Vala, who was hurting you a lot in those early fights. Zul's still beating this. The Grammy is trying to fight Zul 1v1 for some reason, which is never going to work. Okay, good job here. Like this, like this. As soon as he starts doing this, just walk into him. You might be could have stutter step there a little bit better. You probably could have gotten like 2 more autos off on him if you were stutter stepping with him as he tried to run away. There should be a free kill on Vala though. She used Vault. Nice, good kill. And you get 2 globes. Oh, the Zul didn't grab the globes. Feels bad. That was 2 free globes, man. It was a good rotation though. It was a really good job. Yeah. And so like with a Chen, when you're stutter stepping, like when he's drinking, you don't want to be in front of him. You don't want to try and body block him because it'll just flip over you. So like stand kind of to the side of him. Like if he's right here, you want to be stutter stepping to like here at most and just sit there. Like sit there autoing him from there. Which you kind of were in that spot, but just so you know. For some reason it's Gul'dan versus Alex Straza bot lane, which is fine for your Gul'dan, but alright, good kill there. Am I on you? Yeah, I am. So where are we at? Right here. We're at 3 minutes and we're at 3 takedowns, 7 globes, 39 attacks. So this is really good for High King's completion. Getting a lot of takedowns early, which is really nice. You're a little bit lacking on globes because, let's see, it's been 3.5 minutes. That means there's been technically 2 lanes. If you were getting both of the lanes of globes, like just one top, one bottom, or one top, one mid, you would have had 7 globes by now. Or wait, not 7 globes. Oh, hi. Maybe I'm crazy. 2 per minute. Yeah, 7 globes. Okay, so you're doing okay actually. You got a couple of the enemy ones. I'm losing it. I'm losing it, man. Right there, the soak was probably more important. You're getting good stacks in your hike wings, but you miss like 5 gems, a globe, and all the XP from that. So probably more worth there to just get the XP. Make sure auto her if she comes up, but you need the XP more. Morales dies, unfortunately, but you guys are getting really good value top. They're just not clearing. That was a good stop on the rotation. So positive, I love it. Globes take the longest, you need to focus on that early game. Yeah, I agree. Especially on a map like Tomb, where you can get like 2 or 3 globes a minute if you're pushing really well. Globes are probably the most important here. Also, Samuro clones count for the auto attack, so as soon as Samuro pops to this, just auto attack this straight up. Yeah. That was a big boy dive. You had a couple of stacks of parry to get out of it, but whew. It's stressing me out. That was a pretty unnecessary dive. There's not much you could do. Your medics here, you could stay if you wanted. She honestly should have healed you. It was a pretty late shield also. Yeah, you can just spam that. For sure. You did get a turn in though, which is really nice. So this is going to propel you guys into level 10, which is really, really strong. The Alex doesn't really know what she wants to go for her build. The 15% movement speed is like the best part of that build. You crazy, Alex. Zul fighting Grayman in top lane still is going really well for him, as I imagine. Alright, top lane though, or mid lane rather. You're never really gonna kill Chen if he's not playing like an idiot. Which unfortunately for him he kind of is. I was gonna say, so try to save your jump for like a Vala if she overextends, because you can just straight burst her for like half her health. Bus split is 1-3-1 on the first Weavers. Yeah, that's definitely a good thing to note from blue. You have the Zul pushing super hard top. You could have Gul'dan sitting bottom still. And then you guys push mid. You don't really have kill pressure, a ton of kill pressure yet, until you finish High Wings or get Colo Smash. But your whole goal is to take 6 towers. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go. I completely agree with blue. Not just because he's better than me, but that was a whiff. Oh, he didn't cast it. He got canceled. Okay, that's good for him. I heard the horrifying animation or the sound, but it didn't go. They had most of those towers before anyway, so all you really need to do was push mid. Good try on the Vala. You whiffed the Q, unfortunately, which you might have been able to get the kill with. But that was a really good job. That was kind of a whiff horrify. He should just dragon. Okay. Well, you got those kills. Where you at? You need 9 more globes. There's a globe right here. Oh, the Zul got it for you. Okay, I was about to get real mad if you missed that globe. And now you can, now you can do this. You're past level 10. They're not yet. They're still working on it. So this is pretty free for you guys. You can take this and even push maybe the mid wall down while they're still not 10. Their root, yeah. It's so good. You probably should try to force this fight right here really quickly before they hit 10. With the spell armor aura, that's a pretty free fight for you guys. Because Vala can't AoE you guys down, and they can't single target you down with Colo Smash or with the shield wall, so you can just walk to anybody there. You do still get the. They're 10 now, but you have enough to turn in, so you guys should just straight back up and turn in right now. Maybe get a camp on the way out also, but definitely get another turn in right now, which will also force you, or which will propel you into another tier advantage. The spell armor is super busted. Like 30 spell armor is nuts. Vala can't hurt you guys. Chen can't really hurt you guys. Like all of his damage is spell, and he kind of tickles anyway. But it just makes him do absolutely nothing. Your Zul, I was gonna say, should have died right there. He's gonna get out though. They wasted everything on him. You shouldn't be the one taking camps. I don't know. I guess probably Gul'dan I would say should be taking camps, but Now they get the turn in, which kind of sucks. Yeah, you probably should have turned in there. That was a really good burst onto Greymane. I don't know why this Alex isn't dragoning. Also, Med can heal Mercs. Oh yeah, that's definitely a good tip also. I don't see a lot of people doing it, but I just tell your medic to heal the Merc because it's super worth. Yeah, definitely. The Siege Giants are nuts if you can just sit there healing them with medic. It's really, really good. It is a free clear for you guys, which is really good actually. They don't get much off of this push. I still would have preferred you guys to turn in rather than giving them the turn in, but I guess this way they lose their coins and they still don't get anything out of it, which is nice. Because of how fast you guys clear mid, actually, it's probably worth. 13, I don't know if I like Juggernaut. I would go Mortal Strike. Just so whoever you combo can't get healed out of it instead of Juggernaut. Because they also don't have very high HP heroes, right? They have Alex Shazu's pretty squishy. Chen's kind of beefy, but you're not really going to go on him anyway. Bala, Greymane, and Samuro all squishy. Fuck, you also tell medics to heal full HP people so they can heal the full. That's true. Yeah, that's another thing that a lot of people don't do that they totally should be doing. So right here, you guys should just turn in. Maybe you should get this camp actually. If you got this bruiser camp right now and then turn in at the same time, oh my god, you could just walk down mid and get the keep for free. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. That was a free keep straight up mid if you just took that camp and then turn in and walk down mid with it. Oh, they couldn't do anything to you. But that's not the end of the world. Zul needs to be with you right now at this point, but you are 13. You can kind of kill anybody. You thought you won this turn? Yeah. Me pinging it wasn't just enough. Just gotta tell him, hey, take this camp real quick. Like, that Vala should have been dead. If you had Mortal Strike, she would have been dead because she can't even get healed from Alex that much. Good job, though, sticking. You almost killed the Greymane, which was really good. You didn't take any damage because shield wasn't balanced ability. You should be able to keep still, probably. But they don't have a web weaver mid anymore, so maybe not. You should be abusing the stim, though. If you're getting stimmed, you should be abusing... Samuro's also not a good target because he can walk away like that. That should have been a pretty free keep once you guys hit 13. Pick up the globes for the children. Your hiking is done, but globes are still super good. That was a pretty decent Hiking's Quest finishing time, though. I like that. It was not a bad time. But you guys didn't get anything out of that, which sucks. You got a couple of keep walls, which is really good for the keep walls, obviously. But you should have been able to force that keep. You were a talent tier up. If you guys had taken that bruiser camp especially, you would have been able to do it for free. But just in general, you probably should have been able to. And you should be abusing your stim a little bit more. Even if you're just hitting towers, just hit constantly. Because you hit like a truck with Hiking's Quest finished, so just try to abuse that fact when you have stim on you. That's a good call. I was going to say you guys could force boss right now. They don't have... So like, looking at their abilities, they don't have... If they had keg, I would say maybe you can't boss, just because they can keg you off of it. But you guys have such better AoE around there. You have Horrify, you have Locust Swarm, you have Skeletal Mages. And you can just burst anybody that tries to come, so you guys can easily force boss. Anub needed a hard dive there. Yeah, Anub was playing pretty far back and let himself get poked down too hard. You guys should be forcing boss, especially because you see Vala mid, or bottom. That's a free boss. This is a good time to bush camp invade. I agree. This would be a good time to bush camp or invade. Like he was talking about earlier with taking a advantage and then sitting in a bush. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Blue. But because they backed off for their camp, I think bot's probably the best call right now. Locust is OP at this level? Oh, damn. Joel with the Plat strats. Oh, shit. This guy's gonna say, if they turn in, that sucks for you guys. You do go to the Samuro. So now you should just turn in and end the game. And turn in's coming way too late right now. Oh, if you guys don't turn in, I'm gonna be sad. Okay, yeah, this is way too late at this point. So, like, now your Gul'dan's not with you, and now it's a 4v5 fight, which is really bad. Yeah, that sucks. That was a really good burst, though. Like that's what I was saying earlier about that Vala should have been killed. Just do that every time the Vala shows up, because there's nothing she can do about it. And right here, you can 1v1 Greymane, and you hit harder than him with Stim. That's a pretty free kill also, if you just want to 1v1 Greymane. Like, there's nothing he can do about it. Yeah, good job. This is excellent fear. Just put them. And yeah, that's GG. Nice. So in general, know when you have advantages, or like, try to take advantage of your advantage a little bit better. You could have just straight killed that Vala mid lane as soon as you saw her. Just go on her. Especially, I would probably go Mortal Strike instead of Juggernaut, unless they have like really high HP heroes that you're trying to kill. Like really high HP heroes, I don't think Juggernaut's really worth it. Mortal Strike is super duper worth it, especially because she went for such a single target heal build. There's not much you can do. Honestly, I think that boss and turn is not always good. When you do both, you have nothing to do after boss is dead. If you boss, top keep, run back, and turn, you have more uptime. That's fair. I guess that's right. I understand that. I can see where that's coming from, but I felt like they had the talent advantage too, so they could just dive straight up with the advantage and the boss and weavers. But maybe you're right. There is definitely an argument for bossing and then waiting until the boss is dead and then turning. I maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong there. But either way, you shouldn't be pushing with 4 while the Gul'dan turns in. Like if you need to do all or nothing on one of the options there. But overall, pretty good damage, or pretty good job there. Good job, Tiger. Probably need to auto stutter better. Yeah, definitely. A little bit early. Just try to auto stutter a little bit better. Walking with your auto attacks. You haven't played enough to know which is better. That's fair. I think both of them have those are both very good options. Like turning in and boss at the same time is pretty overwhelming if you have a decent sized wave and the web weaver and the boss. They just don't know what to focus. But also bossing, maybe getting most of the keep and then turning back with the web weaver would also be a good choice for Siege. I think if you're looking to end then do both, that makes sense. But that is going to do it here for episode 31 of my viewer replay analysis. Thank you, Tiger, for sending that in. And thank you, everybody in chat. Thank you, Blue. Thank you, Nex, for hanging out, or for offering your advice as well. Mid-game, do the boss push, then turn. I agree. Because you want to extend that lead for as long as possible, definitely, while you're in mid-game trying to close out the game. But if you know that you can end, then definitely go for the harder push, I would say. But yeah, that's going to do it here. Thank you guys so much for watching episode 31. I'll be back next week with more episodes.